All right, Megan, we're just going to go over some questions now. These questions you will see again in terms of a multiple choice question or fill in the blank. So just be able to get the basic concept of these questions and you'll be just fine. So what is the first question here? What is the largest group of arthropods? The largest group of arthropods are insects. Okay. How many body regions do insects have? I think you actually answered this in class. They have 3 body regions. I don't know why my pen is acting weird. Okay. What are the tube-like structures with which spiders squirt out long, thin streams of liquid silk? And we went over that before. Those are called spinnerets. Okay. What helps insects feel, hear, and taste? That is the antenna. And then how many pairs of jointed legs do insects have? They have 3 pairs, and a pair means 2, so that means 3 times 2 pairs equals 6 total legs. Okay, now I want to talk a little bit about the stages of complete and incomplete metamorphosis. And I'm actually probably going to add a new page here so we can okay. I'm just going to say complete meta and incomplete. Okay, so in complete metamorphosis, there are 4 stages, all beginning, of course, with the egg. Next is the larva. The 3rd stage being the pupa, and that was actually a vocabulary word in the beginning. And the 4th stage ending with being an adult, having all the characteristics and everything that it needs to function out in the world. And then in incomplete metamorphosis, we have 3 stages. The first one being the egg. They all begin as an egg. The second one being the nymph. And remember with the nymph, nymphs are very susceptible to being eaten or being hurt in some way because nymphs are shedding or molting. They molt their exoskeleton or their external skeleton. And then finally, once they build back up that exoskeleton, they become the full adult. So those are the stages of complete and incomplete metamorphosis. Okay, I think we went over that. Okay, the 2 parts of classification that we use for the scientific name of animals are the genus and the species name. Remember, species, that was part of the vocabulary. That's when it gets very, very specific. It doesn't get any more specific than the species name. Real stumper right here. How many legs do spiders have? They actually have 8. And what are the 2 distinct body regions of a spider? It is not the head and the cephalothorax, or the head and the thorax. Excuse me. It is the abdomen, and the cephalothorax. Don't worry about the spelling there, as long as I can hear that you have the correct answer, that is fine. Another vocabulary word that we saw earlier is the fact that spiders feel by their means of their seta. Doesn't look the way that it sounds, but anyway, it's pronounced seta. And what is it called when baby spiders leave the nest by sailing away on silk strands? I have this image of these spiders just casting away, and that is called ballooning.